All right, so today's currently December 23rd, 2025, and today I lost $750.88 across 3 Express Funded accounts. And it was all due to multiple factors, but overall, it was because I got emotional and I was revenge trading to the max, basically. So let's just get straight to the charts. All right, so before market opens, I'm looking at this chart. I see buy side liquidity resting up here. We did form SMTs, and at this point, I was looking for NQ to push higher, right, to target the buy side. As you can see here on the 1 minute, we do have resting buy side as well. Once market opened, I'm not gonna lie, I was at a hotel and the Wi-Fi was garbage, but I'm not going to blame my horrible trading on that. Basically, what happened was, right as market opened, price just displaced so high, right? Taking out all the resting buy side. And, I was debating on whether or not I should just take a market entry because price was moving so fast. But I was like, okay, just calm down and wait, right? So I waited for the 9:30 candle to close. Once that 1 minute candle closed, I was like, okay, that is confirmation for bullish pressure. We inverse all these 1 minute fair value gaps here, and we're taking out buy side pretty quickly. And so once we got that 9:30 closure, I took a market entry targeting a 1-to-1. And as you can see, it was up until it wasn't. Price quickly reversed. And at this point, when I was in profit for that 1 minute, I was really debating on whether or not I should move stops to break even. And that was because we swept this high right over here. There's another high down here on the 15 minutes that I was hoping price could continue displacing towards and potentially push up to these highs over here. But as you can see, we never did. So moving forward, I think after we sweep some kind of internal liquidity, I'll move stops to break even, right? Because I was honestly debating that after we swept this, and as you can see, we got stopped out. Overall, this first trade was horrible. Like, the entry was really bad, right? I basically got into the move very late. All the buy side was basically taken out already. And yeah, it was a horrible entry. So we took one loss there. As for the second trade, after seeing price push all the way back down and sweeping this previous high over here, I was expecting price to retrace lower to equilibrium, right? So if you draw the fib from the bottom down here all the way to the top, equilibrium is right over here. So that's where I was looking for price to draw to. As you can see, we take an entry, we go straight to our stop loss. We get stopped out, and at this point I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe all this bullish pressure is going to push price higher to the highs resting up here. So I take another market entry long. This time I'm trying to target more than a 1-to-1 because I'm already down quite a bit, and I basically top tick the top on my entry, and we go straight to our stop loss. Honestly, it is hindsight, right? But had I left more buffer on this stop right here, and just increase this to keep it a 1-to-1, it would have still played out, right? Yeah, this last trade was actually really bad. It was pretty bad. Honestly, all these trades were horrible. I'm not gonna lie, after going on this winning streak here, the emotions got to me, right? I honestly felt unstoppable. And because the month is coming to an end, and with all the the holidays coming up, I wanted to squeeze as much money as I could from the markets, right? And I thought I could do it. And that's because we were on this winning streak, and I was like, okay, 1-to-1s, right? Obviously, it really sucks because 1-to-1s mean that 3 trades, you're done, right? After taking, I basically wiped out 3 days of work in 1 day. Oh man, I'm considering going 1-to-2, but honestly, I still want to back test it a little bit more. So moving towards the new year, maybe we'll try 1-to-2s. But really, it really sucks. I actually got emotional here. And the trades were just awful. These entries were horrible. The second trade idea wasn't too bad because, you know, I saw a sweep and I saw that 1 minute displacement lower, but we didn't get any other confirmation besides that. Like no inversion, no rejection off a fair value gap, no rejection off a higher time frame fair value gap. Like none of that was there. Like had I just waited a little longer, this would have been an optimal short setup, but you know, I was emotionally just not there. Because after taking that first loss, I was like, okay, I gotta make it back, right? After going on that 7-day winning streak, the wins got to me and I felt unstoppable, and that just overall led to a $750 loss across all 3 of my accounts. Like if you see this right here, 3 trades, they were all losses, and this is just one of the accounts. If I go to my other account, 3 trades, all losses, and the last account, 3 trades, all losses. Like this is just, it just got worse and worse. Like, you know, if I just took 1 loss and called it a day there, that would have been okay, because, you know, I was sticking to 1 trade a day. But because I overtraded today, it took out my progress for the past 3 trading days, which really sucks because, you know, my maximum loss limit went up by 2,000, right? It was at 2,000 and now it's down to 1.2K. So I need to climb back out again, which really sucks, but I just gotta calm down and breathe and stick to the plan. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bad feeling about today, and primarily it was because last year when I was on vacation and I did trade, I blew like 6.4K real cash, not just on a combine. So at least here it is a combine, so it's not too bad, but I was on vacation and I took that trade and it just it was FOMC, and within seconds I just lost it all. And that's why, like, I just had a bad feeling, right? Especially when I'm on vacation, I'm not in the optimal environment to actually be taking trades, just personally, because like I'm just traumatized from the last experience. Yeah, so that really sucks. Like, I know I have no one else to blame but myself, but we're still in the game. So, you know, for the first express I had, I was down to my last 500 maximum loss limit, so I can do this. I climbed all the way back up from there. We are going to make it. Honestly, guys, kind of a sad way to end the year after going on a 7-day winning streak, just losing like all that progress in 1 day. But it is what it is, right? I just have to improve for next time and try to stay emotionally level-headed. Anyways, guys, that'll be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And for those of you guys who are on the same journey as me, like I always say, just keep going, right? You know, I know like even today was a pretty big setback after the 7-day winning streak, and it really sucks, right? But I was just glad that I was able to lock myself out before it got even worse. You know, had I been risking like 500, that would have been so bad, because 500 times 3 is 1,500 already. And that would have been on 3 accounts, right? And my maximum loss would have been at 500. So I'm just glad that I didn't lose too much. Well, obviously I lost quite a bit, but we're still in the game and I still have a decent buffer, right? So I'm definitely glad I was able to just stop there. Slowly but surely, we will crawl out of this drawdown. Yeah, just like overall, like when you get on a winning streak and you feel like it's too good to be true, or like you just feel unstoppable, just try to ground yourself. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but just like, you can't get too high on your highs and you can't get too low on your lows, right? Just gotta bounce back and learn for the next time. Honestly, like, I think for me, if I ever do get on a winning streak high, I'll probably just like unlink to like all the accounts and just trade on one of them. And on top of that, like, I was also on vacation, which was very, like, not optimal for me, right? But, you know, I won't use that as an excuse. But just, like, trade in an optimal environment where you do your best work, where you are feeling at your best mentally in order to execute these trades, right? So anyways, guys, that'll be all for now. I probably won't trade anymore because it's gonna be the holidays soon. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and Merry Christmas, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.